I've brought you here because now we are here at the pana section, whereby it has grown really tall and it has already started to tussle, starting to produce cobs. Some are twins, it's twinning, and some are singles due to the varieties that we planted here. This is the plant site that we said we planted 2 varieties to see which ones would do well. So as I can say, it is actually doing extremely well, and the maize. So we are in a situation whereby I can say that for me, pana is doing well for me. I don't, for others, other do well, but for our sandy soils, the pana is doing well. Here is one which is really shown 2 cobs which are already tussling out. So it shows that the pana is doing quite well for us. This is one of the areas whereby the pana is producing quite some cobs. So we're right now first week of February, and we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. This is the maize at the other far end. This is the side where I believe that we have had a problem with our soil from day one, but the person who works for us has really said, please let's try again. So I've given him the opportunity to try. So far they have planted, given compound D, they've given first dose of urea. I think they did yesterday to give yesterday is when they gave the first dose of urea. You can see it over there, there is urea. So we will see what happens. This is the sweet potato vine. So we will see what happens with the sweet potato. To me, the area that's, and then at the far end there, which I'll cross over to in shortly, I will talk about the other maize that they planted, but they planted that maize after they'd planted this one. So, and as I can see, the other side of the side which was planted later is already showing more signs of improvement than this maize. So what I just wanted to come here is to show you the peanuts. I believe that our ground is actually very good for peanuts, because this side is actually performing well. So we're yet to see what happens next. We planted peanuts this side. This one, which is already green, is the ones that we planted first. This one is the ones that we planted later on. So it needs to be put some fertilizer, and then we'll see what happens with these peanuts. But this year we have actually done quite a lot more peanuts than we have ever done. And as I was saying, this is the maize that they have grown on this side. So this maize has really shown that it is actually doing well. They've also just finished also putting AN, which you could probably see. There we go on the side. So no, this is not AN. We use normally here, we just use urea. So this has all been done with urea. So this is the last maize that we have planted. There will be no more other maize that we are planting this season. This is out. There is some beans which are out, but nothing yet I can talk about, and we need to make sure that we clear the land so that it does not become an issue for it needs to be weeded, because there's so much weeds. So we will come back to weeding shortly. Here they've also planted, not sure what they've planted, but they say that they've planted. So hopefully the next time I come by, I will have an update of exactly what they planted on this section of the plot. So those are the updates for the farm.